What is up, people of the internet? Welcome back for part 2 of our stables build in Ark Survival Evolved. I'm your host, SOV Mufasa. So this is kind of the gist, I guess, just kind of give you an idea of what it should look like roughly. Now again, with all builds, things may or may not turn out just a wee bit different when we build it the second time around, because we might like something a little better. But this is kind of what you're going to be looking at. So you got room for 2 to 4 horses up here. This would be an area for a little shop, just to make saddles, make repairs, stuff like that. This is your breeding area here, or more storage if you would like. I fixed up the stairs area just a little bit. You can do with that what you will. Made it so it comes around, and then you've got a storage area up top. Now you can use this for whatever you like. You could even put, stuff for sleeping up here, what have you. We'll probably put like some, some hammocks and stuff like that up there, just as spawn points or whatever, to make it a little homey, The rest of the courtyard itself, I left open so that way you could store extra horses in here, run them along, or really do with it, as you please. Maybe you put some crops in here. Some dodos, whatever you wanted to do, you could do that. So I wanted to leave it entirely up to you guys to kind of make it your own. The outside, obviously, we could decorate this a little bit more, throwing up some flags and stuff like that. Maybe painting the outside, painting it a lighter shade of brown, or I've seen white. White looks pretty cool. So, there's the possibilities are endless here. So, anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you what we're going to be running with, what it should look like, and let's get a kind of a top view a little bit. The actual building itself folds right into the walls, so I tried to save space a little bit there. But yeah, so anyway, this is kind of what we're going to be looking at. So. If you would like to build this, stick around for the rest of the video. Alright, we'll see you. Alright, great. So if you're still here, obviously you wanted to see what it is that we have to build. So, alright, so we're going to start out on this left-hand side. I deleted everything. You will have to get rid of the wooden railings that run from the first wall all the way to the first wall on the opposite side. So you'll want to get rid of those. So we're going to start on this far left side. I do not have the exact materials that I need, but I have what I assume is pretty close to it. So we're going to run 2 out, just like that. Actually, come to think about it, let's start in 2, actually, because I just remembered we have to drop a fence foundation right here. So let's go like this here. So this is going to be the beginning of the shop area. So we're going to run this 3 over. We'll throw our foundations in here. The rest of the way, all the way across to your second to last wall, excuse me, is going to be all thatch. Now in front of that thatch, we're going to run some wood foundation. We're going to run wood foundation 1 in here. We'll leave a 2 gap, and then there's going to be 2 additional foundations here as well. But first, what we want to do, we're going to drop a fence foundation in here, sitting right along this edge here. We're going to drop a stone pillar in. Now you want to line, okay, so what we're going to do is we need to drop in, we're going to lower the Dino Gate, right? So the Dino Gate doesn't sit quite as high as like this one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to line up our fence foundation off of this pillar. What I've found works the best is to line it up off of this little line here. You see this one that's horizontal, perpendicular, whatever, it's up and down. I can't English today, okay? English is hard for me, apparently. So we're going to line it up off of there. Make sure you just barely stick the edge through the pillar. And then try to get it so it's going to run as straight as possible. Oop. We'll do the same thing. Drop another one, maybe. There we go. Alright, I gotta run over to Mrs. Krabs quick. I don't know if that's straight or not. I don't... That doesn't look very straight, does it? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Let's redo that. This is probably the most annoying part of doing this whole build, I think, is just trying to get this stupid thing straight. Not really a fan doing this. Let's see here, so we'll line up there, barely sticking through. Okay, hopefully. Holy criminy! Okay, that's even worse. About that time. Oh, that looks much better. What? My dung beetle was killed? There was food in the trough. Why did it not? That's a little irritating. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I know this is like a deviation. Oh, it's not that one. Okay. Must be one of the ones at the castle. Okay. Well, that's irritating. Alright, we gotta do this sheep fly thing again. Alrighty, so we've got our fence foundation laid down. Let's get our Dino Gate. So now I'm using a wooden Dino Gate. I kind of like the way that looks versus the stone, but if you're a fan of the stone, by all means run stone. It's entirely up to you. You could use Adobe, you could use, you know, whatever makes you happy. So it's automatically gonna flip like this. Just hit Y, flip it back. You're gonna want the wood facing out. It looks pretty good. Alright, now we're gonna drop in our other thatch foundations, like so. And then out from that, we're gonna go 2 wood foundations. So you should be looking like this. Okay, so give you a bird's eye view. So it's supposed to be like a 3x9-ish. You know, but if you want to run it a little different, you totally can. So, alright, so now we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna run our wooden pillars up just to match the top there. We're gonna do the same thing. There's gonna be a doorway that sits right here, a stone doorway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop, I don't like putting fence foundation on the insides like this because then sometimes it makes it so you can't step through that, what do you call it? You can't step through that doorway. That's just really flipping irritating for me. So we're gonna put it on the stone, and then we're gonna drop another wood one right there. Stone. Then the same goes for right here. We're gonna run a, let's see, fence foundation. Pillar, trying to get, oh yeah, here it is. So now this time we're gonna run our fence foundation just on the inside here, like so, and then one right there. Actually, wait a minute, that makes it stick out, doesn't it? It does. We don't like that. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it that way the first time. I'm actually pretty sure I just ran it like that, so we'll just stick with what we did the first time. Okay. Alright, so now let's run our... I'm actually not sure if I'm going to have enough wooden pillars for this or not. I actually don't know. So we're gonna wing it. We're gonna see. Oh no. I hate when things place like that. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have enough wooden pillars now. Oh my gosh, why? It's always with these stupid pillars. I hate pillars. Like, what snap point is that even? Why? Why is that even still a thing? Like, why is that a thing? I don't even know. Alright, let me grab some wood. I'm gonna have to make... Yeah, like I said before, you guys are seeing me fly around and stuff, but the majority of this stuff I end up crafting legit. But the good news is I talked to a bunch of folks that are in my server, and they're for the videos only. They are perfectly okay with me utilizing admin commands. So pretty happy about that. That'll make my life wicked easy. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking at right now. We may take these pillars down one. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to come down one, but so this is what we're looking at right now. So now we're gonna take some stone wall and we're gonna run it along the sides, just like so. We're gonna continue our theme of where the bottom half is stone and the rest of it is wood. We're going to continue that theme going up. So now we're going to run wood. In the second half, we're going to flip the wood in, so the dark is facing in. Oops. Again, we're doing that just to stick with the rest of the build, because that's, you know, what it is, I guess. And now we're going to take our wooden ceilings, and actually I'm gonna need more wooden ceilings, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. So we're gonna take, so there's gonna be 2 snap points, right? If you notice that, there's gonna be 2 snap points. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna snap to the, oh man, which one did I snap to? Come to think about it. We're going to snap to the actual top here, to the top railing. We're not going to snap to the wall. So just run this along the top, just like so. Okay, now once you get to this point, once you go 1 over, we're going to then throw our wooden ceilings over the top here. If you're running on a server that does not allow clipping or anything, you're gonna need to run, oops. If you're running on a server that doesn't allow clipping, you need to follow the process that I'm doing now, because you're gonna have to drop some fencing and then walls, and the fencing won't go underneath the wall, so you just do it this way, so you don't have to go back and backtrack. So do it like that, and then we'll drop some wooden walls in right there. Though I don't think I have any in my inventory. I don't, no. Let's throw this Dino Gate on here quick. There we go. Okay. There we are. Gonna grab about 20 or 25 of these. Let's go 25, why not? Throw this back in there. We don't need that. Don't need this. This. Okay. Alright, so now what you're gonna do, we're gonna take our wooden walls, drop the wooden walls in just over the top of the fence there. Now you can put these in however you see fit. I like to put them where the nasty side faces in towards the shop. That way it just matches, because the nasty side is going to face in towards the shop on this way as well. And again, just like on that side, you're going to do the same thing. Now, there's going to be 2 snap points. You want to make sure it's on the higher side. So it'll be just like that. And then we're going to take our wood, flip it in, just like so. Or wait a minute. Oh no, the high side. Oh, excuse me. High side's the wrong one. My bad. You want to go the innermost. That's what I was doing wrong. I was looking at that. I was like, that's odd. There shouldn't be a gap. Yeah, just like that. So you go on the innermost, not the high side. I apologize. That's my bad. So you'll put a wooden door frame there. I don't have one in my inventory because I'm a big dummy head. Let's go grab one of those. There's probably going to be a lot of this going back to Mrs. Krabs. Just forewarning you now. Just like that. And then again, we're going to run our fence. Oh, well, that's not how that's supposed to work. Fencing's going to go right here in between these two. You are going to need 2 high. I like to run 2 high personally. Just like so. Alright, and then we're going to drop our wooden wall with the outside, or the gross side, facing in. Actually, is that... Oh, we're on the... Well, poop. Okay, hold on. You want to be on the innermost. Ugh. Gosh dang it. There, just like that. You'll have to play with it, evidently. That's it's really irritating sometimes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. So, and you can replace this with like lumber glass panes. I thought that would look kind of nice too. But I don't know. I kind of like the open feel. On our server, some people are like, you know, they'll be like, oh well, yeah, but somebody can like reach through and grab stuff through your smithy, but they can't anyway because everything's locked. So they have to go in there and break it, you know. And that leads me again, I want to make sure that I mention this is not meant to be built on a like full PvP server where people can take gigas after your crap, because this would not survive, obviously. So make sure you're building this where it's not going to get, you know, wiped within 10 minutes of building it. So because this is moderately resource intensive, so. Alright, so we'll drop that in there. Oops. Watch them snap points. There we go. Alright, so should look just like that at the time. Okay. So now what I do for the feeding troughs, so I'll get 2 more of these wooden railings. We'll drop a wooden railing in right here, another wooden railing in right here. The feeding trough will go right here in front of these. I just put 1 for each. That goes into kind of the whole decoration process, but you guys can you know, fiddle with that as you see fit. So let's go in here and grab some more wood and a few other things. So we're gonna need to build a regular door. There we go. I love when my like graphics pop and everything goes all Borderlands-ish. It's awesome. Alright, so now we're going to take more wooden walls and run them just like so, where the gross side's facing in, of course. We're going to do the same thing here. So now there's going to be a slight gap in this back half here. You could run a pillar if you wanted to, or whatever, but personally I don't let it bother me. I just kind of shove on. I don't want too many pillars going in there, you know. So go one more up, just like so. And we're gonna run a inside wall, just like this. And you're gonna want to leave that one open, just like on that side, because a wall, or a walkway rather, is gonna go in there. Just like that. All right, so now we're gonna go in. I didn't make any of these yet, I don't believe, so we're just gonna do it. Actually, I think I do have them in there, but we're here. We have the materials. All right, so now we're gonna. There we go. So we're gonna drop that in just like that. Do the same thing back over here. And then we're gonna run wooden walls along the top there. So go ahead and do that. Finish that wall out. I gotta grab some more walls quick. Oops. Should probably just grab those. Okay. Alright, so finish out this wall. Now you could replace some of these walls here, like in the intermittent areas, I can't English today, with maybe some windows so you can see out. That's probably actually what I'll do, just to kind of give it a little extra, give the wall a little something extra so it doesn't look so odd. So now these parts here are going to be windows on both sides to make them symmetrical. Honestly, this is going to be covered up by those windows will be covered up by a door, but I just made them windows just so that way they match. So do with that as you please. Now every other window is going to be, or every other wall will be a window. So you'll have 3 windows just off the center here, and then we'll have walls in between, just like so. Okay. So let's see here. Now we're gonna run one more wall up on each side. Okay, so just like that. Alright, we're going to come back down to Mrs. Krabs, get us some sloped walls. Let's see here, we don't need these anymore, don't need those anymore, don't need those anymore, or those, or these, I don't believe. Let's go ahead and toss these in our inventory. Alright, while we're down here, let's throw some ramps down. I like to sink them on their like lowest space. Oops, down. And then that happens. Oh, good grief. Thank you. Down just like that. Just like that. Alright. So, now you can run one ramp, or you could run a couple ramps across. However you want to do it, really it's at your kind of discretion. Oh man, you just keep placing in like the wrong spots. You can do it how you see fit. I'll just fix those. I think it looks a little better running just the 2, but I don't know. You'll have to kind of build it for yourself and decide what you feel looks best. So we're going to go back up to the top here. Let's go with some sloped wall. Where did my other one go? Let's put these next to each other. Okay, so we're going to go with some sloped wall there and there. I'm going to drop another sloped wall. Now remember, these will automatically reverse themselves, so you know, right should be left and left should be right and all that jazz. So we're going to drop some sloped wall in here, and then another one there. So now when you're doing this, you can run, if you like to use wood, you can use wood. If you like to use stone, you can use stone. Brick, use brick. Do with it as you please. Use as you use. It's entirely up to you. But I really like the way these sloped lumber roofs look. I just really like these things. Actually, I also like the way, what are they called? The, oh, poop, the desert ones. Adobe. I like the way the Adobe ones look with the terracotta, kind of tiling. Those are really nice as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to come up to the very tippy top here. And remember, you're going to have two snap points. Go on the innermost snap point. Just like so. That's going to make it flush with this roof here. And then do that. Oops, just messed it up. Do that all the way across. Should only need 9 of them. Oh, unless you make a dumb and then you screw it up, then you'll need 10. Boom, just like so. Okay. Now we're going to take our sloped roofs of whatever kind, whatever you chose. Again, I'm using the lumber roofs. We're going to run sloped lumber roofs all the way across. Just like so. Yeah, so now you can choose whether you like it sticking up out of the top or not. It's entirely up to you. But I'm going to break these just so the picture matches what I'm doing. That way what I'm doing matches what you guys saw in the thumbnail. So break these off. Let's throw in the lumber for the front half here. Come on, cooperate. Oh, there it was. There we go. Alright, so now this is where it gets a little irritating sometimes. You might want to make extra of these things, because sometimes they'll snap wrong. And these things are really irritating to make. They take like a little bit of stone, I think it is, and then 100 lumber to make. Yeah, there it is. Snapped in the wrong spot again. It should have been. There we go. Alright. So that's what you should be seeing right now for the roof. I like it. I'm a fan. Alright, so now let's drop. I'm gonna drop off the rest of my stuff here. I hope you're following along so far. I hope we're not going too fast for you or what have you. I just don't want the video to take, you know, no 40 minutes like the last one. We're already 26 in, so. Alright, cool. So that's that. Now we're going to drop in some railings. Now these are the decorative handrails. They're called handrails. You got wood handrail and then wood railing. These are the wooden handrails. I like the way these look. I don't know, they're a little nicer, I guess. So if you plan to do like the thumbnail shows, you'll have two, just like you'll have them running all the way across. I kind of like the way it looks with two. So really, I mean, it's at your discretion. So we're gonna throw a handrail down right here. Okay. So we're good there. And we'll throw another handrail down right there. Okay. Do I have any feeding troughs? I don't remember if I had made any more of those or not. I don't. Poop. Okay. Alright. Now in Prim Plus, now if you're in vanilla, you don't have these, but in Prim Plus we have lumber windows. I love the way these look. They're super nice. In vanilla, you'll just have to use some greenhouse glass. But we're gonna drop. Let's do these first, just in case. We're gonna drop these in the windows, just like so. Yeah, I thought I made enough, but I wasn't sure. I don't math so well. Cool. Like that. And let's close this gate. Alright. Just like that. That's what you should be looking at. Alright, so now we're gonna grab a stair. Now you can either use a stairway or you can use a ladder. I personally don't like using stairs. Ladders. I like using stairs much more than ladders. So what you're gonna do, you can drop these stairs wherever you see fit on the inside here. But we're gonna break out this ceiling and this ceiling and drop these stairs in right there. Okay, that'll give you a nice access point up. Oh shoot. Darn it. I did it on the wrong one. Guess it's a good thing I had an extra ceiling with me. So let's go back down. Yeah, it's the first one. You should walk in on the stairs. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, that's my bad. I hope you guys didn't get messed up right there. That would really be unfortunate. That's gonna mess with my OCD, so that's gotta go. Where are you? There we go. Alright, so now that we're inside, I'm just gonna drop a few handrails in right here. Just like so. Alright, now while you're inside here, you can redo this area however you see fit, right? Do with it as you please. The way that I did mine was I ran the wood just like this, and then I laid some sloped wood walls in there, just to kind of try to block it up, because it looks a little funky otherwise, because you've got like these like weird overhangs. And I thought about running it all the way back, but it doesn't really make much sense to run it all the way back, because the way that it sits or whatever. I don't know, I thought the way that the roof sits inside, I thought it looked a little weird with it running all the way back, so I just opted not to do that. Where did my wood... Oh man, I moved my... Here we go. Just trying to grab a couple more of these. Let's see. I don't have any... I've got stone doorways. Ugh, man. I thought I prepared for this, and I didn't think of everything, apparently. So we're going to grab some more wood quick. Go back inside. So yeah, so what I did, I just ran, let's make 2 of these, 2 of those, and 2 of those. So then put that down just like that. We'll throw a door in like that. Now you could even probably run, if you don't mind the one high wall like this, you could just run a what do you call it, ceiling all the way across. But I prefer to have a 2 high ceiling if at all possible. That way you can, because we have these large storage cabinets that are like 1.5 walls high in Prim Plus, so I like to be able to utilize as much of that as I can. So if I could just get this to place properly. There we go. Oh man, I'm confused. These these gave me trouble last time too, trying to place them in here. Here we go. Let's get rid of that one. And then this one should just fit right in. I don't understand. It did this to me last time too, but I was able to, like, after playing with it for a little bit, I was able to get it to work. But there's like multiple different snap points here, and I don't know if it's something that I'm doing wrong. But I kind of had to play with it last time to get it to work properly for me. So I don't know. You guys are gonna have to play with it and see what's gonna look nicest for you, because that obviously that looks like booty. Nobody wants it to look like that. So this is really dumb. I don't know why. All right, well, we're gonna place it there like that for now. I'm gonna have to kind of play with it. All right, we're gonna run that to match the other side, so it's gonna be nice side in. Just like so. We're gonna drop a door in. You know what? Actually, I think it's gonna be. You know what? Yeah, we're going to. I think I just kind of thought of this. We're gonna run all four in here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do it like that, and then we'll just run a. You can use that as extra storage if you like, but I'm just going to drop a. Oh god. It's not working for me today, I'm telling you. It's just not my day. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're going to do it like this, I think. I think that's going to be a lot easier for folks, because the snap points are a little finicky sometimes, and it's really frustrating to have to try and deal with. So we're just going to do it this way. I think it's going to be much better for everybody in the long run. So just like that, and then we'll drop this in here, and then we'll take another wood wall and maybe drop it in there. There we go. Oh boy. Incorrect snap position. It's so hard when you get multiple little snap locations to try to get them to all conform to each other. Oh, yep, there you go. Just punch something and hurt it. Alright, cool. So that's that. There you go. This is your storage area. You can do with it as you please. Put things wherever you like. This is the final product. Okay. You got your shop, stables. You'll have to drop some troughs down, and then just decorate to your heart's content, however you see fit. Whatever you think would look best, that's what you got to do. So, yeah, this is the finished product. You can do kind of do a few other things if you wanted, like maybe throw some railings or some stone railings up top here to kind of give it a little bit more look up top. Something I've done in the past was running like handrails across, just like this. I've done stuff like that. The only problem is like when you get inside to this point, then you get them like sticking out. But some people like that look. I think it's kind of neat. So you'll have to kind of play with it, see how you want to decorate it, and change things for yourself. I'll just try those in a minute. But yeah, that's the finished product. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns at all, please leave them in the comments down below. As well as if there's any like improves you can think of for my videos, I greatly appreciate them. Any kind of constructive criticism is a-okay by me. So Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I plan to do many more build videos to come. I apologize for my schedule being a little off. I'm going to redo my my what to expect video because it kind of came out kind of junky. So I'm going to delete that and then redo it so you guys kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing in the future. So again, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment if you have any questions or anything, and then subscribe definitely. So I will see you guys in the next build video.